All right, warriors, at ease. Let's share some badass walks, man. Let's take a stroll down that beach line. Let's regulate. Let's get our mind right. Look, it's going to seem like at first every day is going to be a hustle. Every day that fight or flight in you is going to be just on high alert. But in time, I promise you this much: stay in your lane, continue to observe. And the more you observe, the more you're going to be at ease, because you're not going to be able to predict the next move, even of total strangers. Once you're able to connect those dots, then you're going to be at another level of peace. It's a chuckle like that of understanding. Warriors, let's take 5 seconds to do this breathing exercise to relax, not to forget what happened yesterday, day before, a year ago, months ago. No, but to be able to use that as food, energy, a resource now to catapult you into your mission in life. And it damn sure wasn't to be someone's whooping. It wasn't to be someone's emotional tampon. It was for you to go out and explore beyond your damn self, and realizing no one can fill that void for you. It's you. 5 seconds gets you to control that tempo, because someone else is trying to gain control of your emotion and feelings, because they know that if you think with that first, they got you. Because that voice isn't a voice of reason. That's the pick-me's and want to follow someone, anyone. 5 seconds, warriors. Let's do this. Let's take a badass walk on that beach. Ooh, I'm cramping. Dang it, man. All right, let's do this for reals. Release slowly. All right. Shake it off, y'all. Look, to the warrior, and I know your name. I didn't see what the girls put on there that I had permission to use their name. But thank you so much for the gift on Amazon Wish, that wish list. I got the day bag, the ear pods, and the outdoor motion lights. You're rocking, man. Totally appreciate you. And I'll keep your name, Menestus. I ain't gonna say nothing. But thank you, my brother. You're awesome, man. Look, tribe, I thank you all for your support. Thank you very much. And look, for you newbies, before we have any beef, subscribe now, because you're gonna forget later. You're gonna be feeling good. You're gonna be vibing, and you're gonna just brain fart. I'll get it next time. Next time it goes, you could have subscribed. So just do it now. Warriors, check this out. Narcissists, with the heart day coming, isn't it February? I think it's February. I think it's Valentine's Day creeping along. Cupid's arrow. Some of y'all wearing shirts going like that. Hell to the no. Hit me with an arrow. I'll flex on you. Look, with Valentine's Day, this is a time of celebration for narkies. Narcissists are lining up comparing who is being chased the most, who built up a harem throughout the year that champions them for attention. And they compare. Oh, they counting the Hallmark cards, the chocolates, the rings, the proposals. Yeah, these are the ones that run. They're forever fiancés. They've been everyone's fiancé. Warriors, they ease into your wallet. And look, this is what I want you to start paying attention to, because it's quite subtle. Many of narcissists, they're the ones that forget their wallet, but offer to go out and do whatever it is that they planned on doing, but forget everything that regards paying the bill. And or they only holler at you and they fall in just a little bit short, not by much. It's even laughable, right? $50 here, $30 there, on a phone bill, car bill, rent, right around the end of the month. Warriors, what they're doing is they're testing the waters. One, to see if you're going to be available. And secondly, are you going to hold them accountable? And at what amount is that threshold of, hey, I need you to pay me back? You see, what many of you don't understand, narcissists kind of weigh the temperature and measure out that certain level of, well, it's only $20, don't sweat it. Well, it's only 50. Well, it's only 1,000. Where's your threshold where you go, whoa, straight up, you tell me in 3 days, where's my money? And many narcissists will disappear once it reaches a certain balance because they pardon themselves. It's why they'll start an argument. Anytime you bring it up, they'll start an argument. So warriors, what they need to convince you is that they're worthy or entitled to your successes. And they're going to paint a picture of how the world is down on them, how everyone's against them. And they want to play tug of war with your empathic emotions. You give a damn. You wake up in the morning with so much give a damn, you're drowning in it. What I'm teaching you to do is how to contain it and give those powerful ass droplets to those wounded warriors who crave it, need it, and would cherish it. Warriors, this is what it is to share with your own kind. You see, you've spent a lifetime identifying toxicity because you already knew. You grew up around it and you already know it's a threat. You know it at all fronts. You've developed skill sets unlike no other therapist could ever imagine. They'll hear your story and go, what? It's unfathomable to hear your story. But understand, warriors, the position you're in this journey now gives you the advantage. And this is what narcissists know and fear, because they never know who they're going to end up with themselves. You see, how would you like to be in this life? Starving for validation from others, worrying about your fellow toxic people, your equal. If you're a narcissist, you got to worry about narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, histrionics, borderlines. And they have the same concerns you do. At what cycle and psychopathy they're in. Warriors, they operate this way and add another link to that. Now they're worried about the warrior. You see, they fear running into each other, but their cutoff game, their walk-away game, is dead nuts. And what I'm teaching you is reverse narcology. You treat them as they treat their own kind. Are you following me? Did I lose you? A little brain fart? Did I get monotone on that ass? Snap out of it. Come on. Listen up. Y'all remember a long time ago when commercials were so regulated that on Cartoon Day, they would never talk about tobacco, they would never talk about liquor, beer, nothing like that. It was all Captain Crunch, Skittles, M&Ms. It was Kids Day on Saturday. Now, warriors, now you get on the YouTube and all these other content channels, and I swear, unless I'm seeing things, slap me crazy if I'm seeing things, but I'm seeing buds and edibles talking about you can buy weed online now. In Texas, I heard this joke, and it's so true. In Texas, it seems like everybody's okay with legalizing marijuana. But in Texas, they decided, no, look, we'll think about that. That's something to consider. But how about we just give you the right to open carry all your guns with no license? How about that? We're just going like, wow. So let me tell you something. Having this awareness, having the ability to know who to associate with and who not to, if that doesn't give you a breath of fresh air, I don't know what will. And I know at first it's a little shocking to understand and see the blessings from a level of having that privilege. You see, if you always reconsider life, what it'd be like for someone else who's in a worse disposition than you, you'll realize how blessed you really are. We don't realize the privileges we have because we're in a place of privilege. Narcissists stay suffering in anxiety, rage, and panic because they know all too well what it is to have it, lose it, have it, lose it, have it, lose it. Because that's their hell on earth. You had to get a taste of it just so you know it exists. So I call it a bitch slap. So you can't deny it, and if someone else you hear someone talk about it, it tickles your ear different. You're like, uh-oh, ooh. You know, if it's someone who's clearly understanding, or someone who's coming into their understanding, or someone who ain't even woke yet. They're going through the yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? Warriors, you have the advantage and know the end, their end. There was a remark shared in the remarks section of one of the videos. You know, we know who wins at the end. How sad it must be to know or feel that you're so insufferable and have made such horrendous decisions that it's irreversible. So irreversible, you self-convict. And you just keep digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And no matter how hard you try, the devil's going to take a payment out of that ass. The Hoovers are coming. Be prepared, not only for Valentine's Day. And remember, the Hoover is an indicator of how many times they're failing to convince another connection that they're worth saving. And every time you get picked to be hoovered, remember, you were the least area of least resistance, and they weren't deterred in any kind of way to approach you. They only respect what they fear. They fear your rejection. Try it. No. And whatever. Two of the most powerful words you could ever use against a narcissist. Now get out there and own it. I know you can pronounce it. I know you can say it. Just need you to win a couple of them battles on your own. Once you get a hankering for it, then you got to ask yourself, I think I'm having too much fun with this. Is it wrong? We can talk about that later. Now get out there and own it. You're numero uno, badasses. Control that heart rate. Despacito. You got this. We got it together. Thanks for this badass walk and your support, warriors. It's never goodbye. Always, until next time. Les mando besos y abrazos. Bendiciones. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality just